Don't forget to subscribe, add your comments, and share your memories. If you have any old VHS tapes or even DVD to dispose, let me know. Drop me an email on seaeagle666@gmail.com.
As follows: Taylor, Hunt, Cronin, Lydiard, Growth, Kenny, Ella at half-back. Then it's Price, Laurie, Wynne, Sharp, Mosley, and Jerd. Is Levy, Antonelli, Wolf, Robinson, Gonzalez, Trudgett, Alexander, Fenton, Lee, Howell, Goodwin, Roy Simmons, and Jeff Gerard. But swallowed up in the tackle there by Taylor. From Trudgett across to Robinson, out then to Ken Wolf, on further now, and tackled is Antonelli. By Gonzalez. Simmons gave Gerard a beautiful ball. Goodwin has tackled about 5 or 6 metres short of the line. Gary Howell in the number 10 made a strong run. Price comes up with a loose ball. Give it. And that's 5 gone for Parramatta as they go to the blind side, and Ella has plenty of players with him. They have the ability to stack the blind side sweetly. It's gone to Lydiard, comes across as Alexander. It's an infield kick for Taylor going through, but it's been taken in nicely by Mark Levy. So Parramatta got a differential penalty from a scrum 15 metres out. They're on the second tackle of their set of 6 after taking the tap, and Peter Wynne has tackled just a metre out from the line in front of the MA Noble stand. 0-0 as Mosley passes the ball across to Ella. It's gone on to Brett Kenny. He tries to weave through an opening. Oh, what a magic ball from Kenny to Taylor, and Taylor scores the first try of the match. Oh, he's a beautiful player, Brett Kenny. He couldn't get through the hole that he was working on. That'll be the turnover. It wasn't touched by the Parramatta side. And so it's Parramatta to bring it out. It's Taylor. Ella. Kenny. Oh, good ball. David Lydiard, a long run for him to the halfway line, kicks over the head of Levy. An accidental trip, I'd say. It'll find touch.
Except for 2 great breaks in the Parramatta side, and they've both been made by the one man. He put up the first pass for a try, which was scored by Paul Taylor, and there he did it again for a great long break by Lydiard.
Here's Levy playing the ball now, 10 metres out from his line. Trudgett takes it out. Kenny low, Ella and Price up the top. Now it's Fenton. Tackles Wynne. Here's Gonzalez. And Hunt was around the legs. Gerard putting the kick in. Getting underneath it is Growth. Oh, he's missed it completely, Eric. Taylor's gone back for it. And he's lost it. They're going to score. No, they've bombed it. Well, Growth made a complete mess of it, but then he has saved an almost certain try. Robinson is able to pick it up after Taylor makes a mess of it too. And watch Growth. He knows that he's got egg on his face, and all Robinson has to do is give the pass, but he can't. It was a desperate tackle. They deflected the ball in a forward direction, and when Price dived on it, he's ruled it as a knock-on against Parramatta. And here's Penrith with Alexander storming across the ground. He's come right across the ground for Wolf, and Wolf has been ankle-tapped, but is across the line, and I'd say he's going to give it. He's talking to his touch judge. It's a try. A try for Ken Wolf, engineered perfectly by Greg Alexander. 5 or 6 metres out from the line. As it goes to Ella, it's come out to Kenny. Kenny holds it up, gets it back inside for Ella. Ella sees an opening, gives it to Taylor. Taylor is held by Alexander. And that's 5 tackles gone now for the Eels. The dummy half is Michael Mosley. Across it goes now for Ella. He puts up the bomb. Getting underneath it is Gary Howell. The contest with David Lydiard, and Gary Howell. He raked it over the touch-in goal. Behind them. There's the drop kick by Alexander.
I don't think the Panthers would like to have to withstand that sort of pressure too often. I thought that Parramatta's support play, their close-up backing in that set of 6 was excellent.
Price. 25 metres out. Judd. Sharp. We'll be updating the news in the halftime segment tonight, and of course the Parramatta Stadium story with Robin Preston. Here's Wynn popping a ball out the back for Mosley. Mosley away for Sharp. Sharp turns it inside for Laurie, and Laurie's 15 metres out. I'm looking at the left hand of Greg McCallum. He indicates 4 tackles gone. It's Mosley who sweeps the ball right to Ella, then to Kenny. The runaround is on for the zip man. It's gone to Neil Hunt, throws the big dummy, comes back in field. He's going to score! Yes, Neil Hunt scores! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, you've heard us talk about Neil Hunt. He loves to go across the ground and then step. Here's Ella kicking. It's come down to Laurie, and 6 more tackles indicated by referee Greg McCallum. And away from dummy half goes Sharp. He turns it back. A high ball in for Ella. Oh, he got away from a couple of terrible tackles. Here's Lydiard streaming down the wing. He's in touch. And the scrum is to go down. Peter Wynn. Fending off one, getting a pass inside for Taylor. Taylor's gone down to midway between 22 and halfway on the Penrith end of the ground. Parramatta's got a roll on now. Steve Sharp takes it to the quarter, and Penrith are letting Parramatta run to them rather than coming and meeting them. It's Mosley away to Ella. He cuts out one, finds Cronin, who comes back into the centre. He finds Ella. Ella goes inside the quarter, fends off one, gets into a little opening. He's into the 10-metre zone. Penrith are not tackling at all.
Their defence is terrible. They're going to have to do something about this, or it'll finish up a cricket score.
Here's Taylor putting a chip over, and Antonelli is there. He's made a mistake in the in goal. He'll be tidied up. It'll be a line dropout. Scoreline 12-4 in favour of the team as far as on paper is concerned, but goodness gracious, they have turned things around a bit. Peter Wynn. The opposition, of course, isn't as strong. Ella goes for a drop goal. It looked okay from where I saw it. Greg McCallum said, yep, looked all right from here too. 1 point to Parramatta. They lead by 15 points to 4. This is Monday Night Football. Glasses, he's back at fullback. He's back at fullback. He's pushed Taylor up into the front line. He's still working on that right shoulder. Robinson with Trudgett. Go to the blind side. Robinson, and got a pass away for Antonelli. He's met and pulled down there by Steve Sharp. Howell through Levy to Alexander. Alexander to Wolf. The Panthers are coming in very strongly. A couple of metres from the line, Ken Wolf. He's already been in for 1 try.
In defence in the last 4 or 5 minutes, and while they might feel comfortable to do that against Penrith, I'm sure they won't be able to afford that luxury against some of the more fancied sides. Ella it is who puts the ball way down the ground. It's going to find touch. Oh, what a monster of a kick. Well, he took that kick from inside his own 22, and he's found it 2 metres out from the Penrith line. There it is, with the touch judge indicating 2 metres out. We're back at the Sydney Cricket Ground, and we're watching Penrith take the ball towards the halfway. No change in score. 17-4 to Parramatta. There's been a couple of changes in the Penrith side. One has happened. I think one is about to happen. Here's Ray Price doing something else. He's taken play down to Steve Ella to pass the kick ahead. Ella's leading the race for the ball. Ken Wolf is coming fast, but Ella has taken the ball on the bounce and scored. Capping a magnificent game. Well, there's often disputes about Men of the Match awards, but I'll tell you what, if he's not in front of play... And bred on the ability to read play and to bob up where the situation is necessary, but their support play has been absolutely outstanding.
So Penrith on the attack, inside the 22. We're in the dying seconds of this match, really. And Parramatta leading by 21 points to 4. Here's Alexander, away from one, trying to swivel. He does. He gets away from a couple more. Craig Izzard should score. He does. Craig Izzard scored after a touch of Alexander magic. Well, he left, I'm not sure, but probably 4 Parramatta defencemen. Gonzalez, he injured that in a clash with Steve Sharp earlier as Cronin brings the ball back for the restart. Kenny getting some attention back in the in-goal area as the ball goes down into the Penrith in-goal. And Clements takes it out.
It's amazing how a game can go, isn't it? I'm sure that Penrith felt that one of the problems Parramatta might have had tonight was the fact that they had to blend a number of their internationals that hadn't played for many weeks back into their side. But it's been those players, those tried and tested players like Steve Elder and Brett Kenny that have held the Eels together.
Alexander sweeping it across to Howe. Robinson, Goodwin. Alexander. Paul Taylor. What's his tackle count at the moment? Warwick, there's the siren anyway, but it would obviously be pretty high.
21 points to 10 in favour of Parramatta. With the siren sounding in the background, it's all over for Penrith tonight. A chance to leap into the top 5 is gone. Manly can breathe easy. Taylor, Hunt, Ella tries for Parramatta. Cronin 4 goals. Ella a drop goal. Penrith, Wolf and Izzard tries apiece. And Alexander 1 goal. Here's a break. Back for the sum up in just a moment.
Don't forget to subscribe, add your comments, and share your memories. If you have any old VHS tapes or even DVD to dispose, let me know. Drop me an email on ceagle666@gmail.com.